Oh shit, son! You know it is Fallout 4. I've been waiting so long for this game. I've already played it for a little while. I played it for like 8 hours already, because I couldn't get my recording software to work last time. But now, let's just get straight into it. So, a quick little review for it. I was afraid that the new color palette and the updated gameplay, you know, like the better shooting, rather the better combat. I thought that would take away from the atmosphere of it. That's completely not the case. This game is so story-driven, it's beautiful to look at. It's not very smooth frame rate, but that's obviously going to be sorted out later on in like patches and stuff. But yeah, fantastic game. Really, really enjoying it so far. I think that's a synth. I haven't actually encountered them yet. I'm level 9. That's not to say that I'm very experienced in any regard. Oh shit, here we are. Okay, so spoiler warning. Oh, fuck off. Oh, doesn't look fantastic. Doesn't look ace. Okay, so spoiler warning. Skip ahead to a time that I'm gonna put on the video if you don't want to know what happened. So basically, 200 years ago, you yourself are an army veteran. You get a call from Vault-Tec. You live with your spouse. For me, it's a girl called Nora, and your baby son Sean. And nuclear war is looming, and a man from Vault-Tec comes along and says, "Hey, you've already been pre-approved for the Vault because of your service to the United States Army." So you're like, sound. You jump in the Vault, and you get cryogenically frozen. No one knew that this was the plan. This was actually a plan by Vault-Tec. Where the fuck am I going? This was a plan by Vault-Tec. So you go into the cryogenic freezing chamber. Oh, that looks cool, doesn't it? You go into the cryogenic freezing chamber. You get all frozen up. You on one side, your spouse and your baby, Cryobaba, is on the other side. You sort of get partially defrosted for a minute, and you see across from you two figures, both named Mysterious Figure. One was female, one was male. I tried to record that, sadly it didn't come over. Oh, this guy's a pain in the ass as well. I'll turn him off. And, oh, look at this! Shit! Look how beautiful everything is. They take your baby away from your wife and they just blow her away. They just straight up gun her down, and then you're like, oh my god, no, spouse. I'm sorry if that was a really stilted catch-up so far of the initial story, but my god, is this hard. And then you go to your old town, Sanctuary Hills, you start building, you go to the neighbouring town called Concord, you hear a firefight going on. Shit! You see a firefight going on. There's this guy called Preston Garvey, the new Lucas Sims, having a firefight with some raiders, and he's like, "Hey, can you help me?" You go up there. There's 4 people in him, and he's the only one who can fight. He's part of the Minutemen, who are based off Revolutionary era America, and they are there to. They're basically like sheriffs. They're like police. They protect people, and show off a bit of that. Fuck. Nice one.
There you are, you little bastard.
Let's see if Dogmeat gets in on him.
On him.
Oh, not for you. What was I saying? Something about the story. Oh yeah, Preston Garvey. So you find Garvey, you help him, you get a laser musket, you get a piece of power armor from Down Vertibird. You invite him to come stay in your old town of Sanctuary Hills, and that's where the base building aspect starts. So Garvey is, I mean, look at this place. A new theme in Fall. Oh yeah, and so they're just back at your town. You can go do base building. I spent a lot of time doing that so far. Anyway, a lot of this feels different. Like the sky, the way you move, your action points is also a sprint bar. Like they've blended Skyrim and Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas together, I think. And fuck's sake, dog meat. And they've made this, and a theme of this game is hope. So that there's hope that you can rebuild. You're in a shit situation, but you hope to find your son. You hope to avenge your wife's death. You hope to rebuild Sanctuary Hills and all the surrounding areas, and like slowly retake Boston back from the Raiders and the super mutants and stuff. I mean, look, there's trees. Fallout 3 didn't have trees. Well, they did have trees, but not very many. And there's stuff like that off in the distance. I haven't even been over there yet. I think this is as far south as I've ever been. But I'll head back to my town and we'll have a look at my power armor and stuff. See, the map is pretty big. Alright, so this... Oh, I know you found something, dog meat. I'll get to that in a minute. This is Sanctuary Hills. This is your old town. This is actually your old house. You might recognise some of this from the E3 trailer. This was Sean's room, and you walk through here and you see the TV. It's like, oh, nuclear war. Then you run outside and you're like, oh no, to the Fallout shelter. And now you come back to this. Look at the sky! Look how fucking good that looks! Anyway, a very new part of this whole dealio is the power armor crafting station. My particular piece of power armor is actually lacking a right leg piece, so I'm actually quite vulnerable there. But apart from that, I've painted it all in flames because it gives me more agility. This is what the power armor looks like without any armor on it. You can actually get into it without a helmet. You need to whack in a...
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
Thanks, Sturgis. So you whack in a fusion cell, which are actually pretty rare, and you climb in the sort of, I don't know, endoskeleton, and it all seals up around you, and then you get this awesome HUD. And you, in the bottom right hand corner, you have your ammo counter, your AP, where it says core. That's how much of a fusion cell you've got. You've got your radiation points and your current health. And this, you look kind of goofy. But this is what you look like. Your feet only go down to just where the compass is. Your hands fit into the wrists because you know you're bigger. You actually, oh yeah, and you run like you've shit yourself.
You can fix just about anything.
So if I stand next to Sturgis, you can see that I'm easily taller than him because I've got like half a foot on him. But yeah, these are where I've scrapped all the buildings. Well, some of the buildings. I've taken apart some of the town. Actually, I'll. Oh, that hissing, all very mechanical. I'll leave this be for now.
Really coming together, huh?
You didn't do fucking anything, Sturgis. Shut up. So a very Rust-esque aspect is that you can procedurally build your own house. Now the building's a bit janky and a bit shit, but this is what I've got so far. I've got this fucking shack, and as anyone who knows that has played Rust or Life is Feudal or anything like that, getting this much wood to build like a large floor and walls on it, thanks dog meat, is an absolute pain in the arse. And you can also not put doors inside for reasons that are dumb and complex. So I've made this sort of little lookout balcony. I'm going to have all my crafting stuff and an overview of the bridge. Now, as far as I know, that bridge is the only place that the town can be procedurally attacked from. So, like, I want to have a door here, but I couldn't because then I'd have to delete this, and then I'd delete everything else, and etc, etc. But yeah, house is coming along. This is all I've got so far. Take a view upstairs. It's just open at the minute. I got my bed, but apart from that, there's fucking nothing late. That's my only bit of defence. I've yet to see someone stand here and man it like on the E3 trail. I've got a couple of turrets. I found some circuit boards, ripped them out of some old security bots. But apart from that, that's Sanctuary Hills. I mean, it's a fucking nuked out small town. I don't know what much I can say. So Preston Garvey's a member of the Minutemen, who are this sort of kind of formal militia. Like, they have a uniform, they have little divisions, but events transpired and Garvey's now the only Minuteman left. And he's like, I don't want to be a leader, but you can obviously lead people. You're the new general. And it's like, oh great, okay, thanks for selling me this huge burden, Preston. And yeah, you have like a small, I guess I'm just starting out on it, a chain to like slowly retake Boston, because apparently you start in the very, very northwestern corner of the map, and all this bit here is like the friendly bit. And in a not so subtle hint, they said the further south you push, the more hostile shit gets. So like this is, I'm still in the sort of Babby starter area. There's like learners. So yeah, I'm gonna help Preston out and take out some raiders. Oh, dog shite. Oh, bitch! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's like raiders here. Okay. So apart from their guard bug, oh Jesus Christ, dog meat. Apart from their guard bug, I can't actually see anyone. Am I in the right place? Well, I'm in the right place. Oh, company. Oh, this is what we were clearing it of. Fuck, where's my gun? So ammo in this game seems to be a bit more plentiful than in other games. Yeah, there's melee. As you can see, I have over 800 rounds for this. Although these are like junker pistols. Build and activate a recruitment beacon. Radio recruitment beacon. Hey, that's pretty cool. You alright, Rafe? So now I guess I need to build a generator. Baby's first generator. Run a wire. Wires? Oh my god. Settlement recruitment beacon signal found. Shit. Preston, mate. I done some bullshit today. What is that thing? Oh my god, you can turn it off. You can turn that on and off as well. I'm totally overwhelmed. Like that's completely new to me. I don't know. Oh god, I'm nearly dead. Oh yeah, that's something probably worth mentioning. Radiation works a lot differently in this game. So in previous Fallout, you get radiation, and every 20% or so of your health, you get a new debuff. That isn't the case here. The more radiation you get, you start to see a little red bar creeping onto your health bar. That actually puts a cap on the maximum amount of health you can have at any one time. So it's pretty devastating. You're right, Matt? It's pretty devastating to have radiation coming out of your asshole. Oh yeah, this is my bunkhouse.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
What the fuck up, Preston?
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. I've gotten word about a settlement that's been threatened by raiders. I'll mark it on your map. We'll find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting their cause.
Oh, sick, I leveled up. Okay, I think that'll do for the first episode. So I rambled quite a lot. It'll be very... yeah, that was probably very, very incoherent. I'll probably notice it all when I'm looking back on the capture. But yeah, that's where I'm up to. The Minutemen, wife's dead, Babby's been stolen. Find Babby, help Wasteland. Good.